Hello everyone, we are back with the Rams franchise. Last time out, Addison Caver went off and ended up winning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. We know that he is a shutdown cornerback, the best one on our team, and one of the best ones in the NFL. But the thing is, the news of him winning NFC Defensive Player of the Week last week, it wasn't even the best news for a cornerback on our team from last week. That would be because Nolan Walker was able to complete a breakout scenario, and he is now a Superstar X-Factor player as well, giving us two Superstar X-Factor cornerbacks. And they're both playing at an extremely high level. We know Caver just won Defensive Player of the Week. Walker, he's got an interception in 3 of our last 4 games. So the news, it is good for the defense, but for the offense, not so much. It's actually bad news for them. Cooper Kupp, he is going to miss a few games with an abdomen tear. We are talking about our leading receiver over really the entire franchise, a team captain, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, and a Super Bowl MVP. And really just, a leader for this team. He's going to be sorely missed. Michael Kirkpatrick is expected to step up and be the top target for our offense. When it comes to receiver, though, you're going to be seeing a lot of different guys get an opportunity to fill in while Cooper Kupp is out. We'll see if any of them can step up, or if we're not going to have any of them step up. Hopefully, at least somebody can. The Seattle Seahawks are not having a good year. They are right now at 2-7, but those 2 wins have come over their last 5 games, and one of those wins was against a very good Kansas City Chiefs team. They went all the way to the AFC Championship game last year, and this year is having another good year. But back to Seattle, they may not have the best season going, but they are playing better. They have a good young quarterback in Glenn Smith, who didn't have a good rookie season, but he's having a better year number 2. He's been far more efficient. He's got a good young tight end in Johnny Owens, who's leading the team in receiving yards, receptions, and receiving touchdowns, even over DK Metcalf and Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now, the Seattle offense will be without their top running back in Kenneth Walker, who's out with a foot fracture, so I expect the Seahawks to come out here and throw the ball a ton. As far as the Seattle defense goes, they are led by 2 cornerbacks, Tariq Woolen and Devin Witherspoon. They are the 2 highest overall players they have on their defense. They also have Jamal Adams in the secondary. So their secondary, it is the best part of their defense ratings-wise, but not statistically. They rank 21st in the NFL against the pass, but 9th in the NFL against the run. So you may have thought before I was listing all these statistics that we should come out here and run the ball more to take some pressure off the offense, especially the pass offense, because we don't have Cooper Kupp, but we might not be able to do that. We might have to try and throw the ball anyway. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead, though, and get right into this game against the rival Seahawks. The Rams will be getting things started here with a handoff to Antonio Gibson, who's going to juke around in the backfield, trying to find somewhere to go, but he's got nowhere to go, only a gain of 1. The Rams in danger of going 3 and out. Rosen is going to take a chance deep down the middle of the field for Anthony Allen, and he's going to hook up with him. A 53-yard gain on 3rd and long, and the Rams will put themselves just outside the red zone. Here's a pass left side to Mike Williams. He's got a gain of 6, and immediately after going down, that is the last thing the Rams needed. Another wide receiver is injured. Mike Williams is going to head back to the locker room. So now down there, 2 veteran wide receivers, and Jamal Holcomb, who is also out with an abdomen tear. They are really going to have to dig deep at wide receiver. Kirkpatrick has a first down and makes it goal to go. On 2nd and goal, Gibson will follow his fullback, Owen Fox, into the end zone for an easy touchdown, and the Rams are able to get down the field relatively quick and score a touchdown to make this a 7-0 lead. Seattle, they'll begin their day on offense with a handoff to Dwayne Butler, not who I expected to be the running back getting the first carry for the Seattle offense. I thought it would be Travis Proctor, and again here it's going to be Dwayne Butler. He's got a first down and is into LA territory. 2 carries, 22 yards for the second-year man out of Yale. A pass left side is caught by Jackson Smith-Njigba, who is now the number 2 receiver on this Seattle team since Tyler Lockett has retired. Here is Travis Proctor getting his first carry of the game. He'll be dumped in the backfield by Sammy Patton. Third down. It is going to be a pass down the field for Wan'Dale Robinson, and he heard some footsteps, and he dropped the ball. So Seattle, instead of having it goal to go, will have to kick a field goal on fourth down. They will make it to make this a 7-3 game. LA back on offense. It is going to be a jet sweep to Anthony Allen, who all of a sudden is now the Rams' #1 wide receiver on their depth chart due to injury. On second down, a toss left side to Rodriguez. He'll follow Lorenzo Fields and O.J. Howard, picking up 5 yards and a first down. Up near midfield, a fake to Rodriguez. Rosen is going to throw it right back to Rodriguez after they faked it to him. That is a gain of 7. 3rd and 1. The first quarter already winding down. Rosen under pressure, and he can't get a throw off in time. He'll be sacked by Kyrie Foster, somebody we thought about drafting back in the day. Here is Tanner Brown on fourth down, attempting a 60-plus yard field goal, and he's going to make it, making this a 7-point lead for the Rams again. In the second quarter, DK Metcalf on the left side. He's got a first down going down up at midfield. Glenn Smith from a clean pocket here on 2nd and 10 is going to connect with JSN. And now the Seattle Seahawks are in plus territory. 2nd and 15 after a false start, but that doesn't matter here as Johnny Owens is able to pick up a good chunk of yards to make it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5. Smith right side throws it into traffic, and it'll be incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson was the intended target. So the Seattle Seahawks will have to kick another field goal on fourth down. They'll make this one as well, and it is a one-score game still here. 10-6, LA in front. Rosen throwing in the traffic. It'll be caught by Charlie Jones. The fourth-year man out of Purdue, the ex-Bengal, makes his first catch as a Ram. On second down, Rosen going down the field this time to O.J. Howard, and he's out of bounds in plus territory. How about Josh Rosen? He is 9-9, despite not having any of his top receivers. He'll go down the field here after a bunch of fakes and hit Charlie Jones. He is going to be knocked out of bounds there at the 1. He couldn't quite score. It is still going to be goal to go for LA. 1st and goal. Rosen. Quick right side to Michael Kirkpatrick, and he is in. A touchdown for Michael Kirkpatrick. And the Rams have extended their lead up to 2 scores here in the first half. The Seahawks, still searching for their first touchdown of the game, will hand it off here to Travis Proctor, who will make his way up near midfield and pick up a good chunk of yardage. About 5 minutes to go in the half. Smith, under pressure, fires left side. It is reeled in by Johnny Owens, who made that catch in front of Jason Taylor II from a 39 of LA. Smith is going to throw on the move down the middle of the field, and it is deflected away by Nolan Walker, who had to use all of his 6'4" frame to break that pass up. 3rd down. It'll be Johnny Owens on the left side. He took advantage of Lonnie Culliver in coverage, and Seattle has the ball in the red zone. From the 16, it'll be a pass right side to Jackson Smith in Jigba. That will result in a touchdown, and Seattle has made this a one-score game again. LA with the lead and possession, getting late in the first half. Rosen under pressure, and he'll be sacked by Derek Hall. That is a loss of 7. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Rosen is under pressure. He'll be hit as he let it go, and that will result in an interception. Jamal Adams, in his 10th year out of LSU, he is not known for having very good hands, but he is able to pick off a pass. And Seattle has a chance to take the lead late in the first half. Travis Proctor is going to run right through the middle of our defense. He'll pick up 11 yards and make it 3rd and short. 3rd and 1 with 2 minutes to go. Smith is going to do a spinning throw and nearly throw an interception. It was nearly picked off by Jordan Fuller, but luckily for Seattle, they had a decision to make on fourth down, and they do kick the field goal, and the kick is good. LA with the lead still, despite that bad turnover. They still have a chance here to add on to their lead. It'll be a gain of 7. Antonio Gibson knocked out of bounds, and that'll save a timeout for the Rams. Now they're going to hand it off to Gibson, who is going to put on some moves and make his way up to the 47. Rams did not use a timeout after the run. They'll hurry up to the line. A check down to Charlie Jones. He's in the plus territory, but the ball is going to be knocked out of his hands. That is a fumble, and Seattle has recovered. And they have another chance here to take the lead. Can they take advantage of it? Here is JSN unable to make a catch. He got broken up by Nolan Walker. Third down. Smith, right side for Owens, and he can't bring it in. That was a great play by Jason Taylor II to break the pass up. And that will be the way we end our first half. The Rams would end up just running it out, so we head into halftime with the Rams on top of the Seahawks, 17-16. We'll see what happens in the second half. The 49ers and the Eagles have been two of the best teams in the NFL over the last handful of seasons. But this year, they have a combined record of 7-14. For whatever it's worth, the 49ers did beat the Eagles. Getting into our second half, it'll be Devin White and Bobby Brown III teaming up to make that a loss of 1 for the Seahawks. 3rd and 16. Smith will go down the field to Wan'Dale Robinson, who was able to get behind Addison Caver of all people. That'll keep this opening drive of the third quarter going for Seattle. Proctor has a lane opened up for him, and he's going to reach out, and they'll give him the first down at the 39 of LA. Smith is going to make some adjustments at the line. Fire a pass to Wan'Dale Robinson, who was able to beat Addison Caver again. You don't see that very often. Caver giving up multiple catches on one drive. Pressure on the way, and it gets there in time. A sack for Devin White, the first of the game for this LA defense. On 3rd and long, Seattle only sends 2 guys on routes, and neither of them are open. So Smith is just going to end up throwing the ball away out the side of the end zone. And the Seahawks will line up for a field goal on 4th and 15. The kick is right down the middle, and the Seahawks have taken the lead in the third quarter. The Rams trailing by 2, getting late in the third quarter. Rosen will step up and pick up a yard. And he's going to grab at his arm after he went down awkwardly on it. And he's going to head back to the locker room. Another injury to this Rams offense. It is just really piling up there on that side of the ball with the injuries. They are now down their top 3 wide receivers and their starting quarterback Josh Rosen. So Ben Portis, it's his show the rest of the way. He's going to go underneath here to Michael Kirkpatrick, and he'll go out of bounds there at the 47, picking up 14 yards. Ben Portis now in his 3rd year out of Louisiana Tech, standing at just 5'11", a bit of a shorter quarterback, but he's going to find Anthony Allen down the field on the move, and that'll be a big first down for the Rams. From the 20, Portis is going to buy some time. Now he's going to sprint to his left. Fire on the move to the end zone. It is incomplete, but there is a late flag. They will call Joshua Williams for pass interference. That is going to make it goal to go at the 1 for the Rams. On 1st and goal, the Rams are not messing around. They just hand it off to their fullback, Owen Fox, and punch it in on 1st and goal. And the Rams have reclaimed the lead here in the third quarter. Seattle now back down by a few points, but they got a chance to go down the field and retake the lead themselves. A loss of 3 there as Benji Shepard is shaken up on the play. 3rd down. Smith firing to his left for Johnny Owens. He's going to break away from Nolan Walker and go down with a first down at the 37. Johnny Owens has been really impressive in this one. A fake to Proctor, and down goes Smith. He got sacked by Byron Young. That is a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Smith scanning the field, hits JSN over the middle. That'll be a pickup of 13 yards and make it 3rd and short. The Seahawks go empty on 3rd down. It'll be a quick pass left side and maybe a bit of a miscommunication. It'll be incomplete and the Seahawks end up punting it away. The third quarter winding down. It is a toss right side to Rodriguez. And he's up to the 24 with a gain of 5 to begin this LA drive. 3rd down in the 4th quarter. Portis keeping it on a read option, and he'll take a hit from Devin Bush and go down to 36 with a fresh set of downs. Portis looking to throw it here. He's got a man open on the right side. That is Terrence Gatewood. We haven't really seen any of him this season as a wide receiver after he had a pretty impressive preseason. Rodriguez is going to get the job done on 2nd down, getting a first down, going down at midfield. Rams are winding the clock as they move the ball down the field. Not really going deep down the field, just to pick up a 5 there by O.J. Howard. Second down. They fake to Gibson. And a pass right side to Kirkpatrick. He is going to break a tackle of Jamal Adams and go down to 35. So the Rams are just grinding it away on this drive. Now a handoff to Gibson. He runs through a tackle and has a gain of 9. He's up to the 26. On second and short, it is going to be a triple option here. And a pitch there at the last second to Gibson. He is inside the 10 and out of bounds at the 6. That makes it goal to go for LA. On first and goal, the Rams go empty. Portis is going to keep it on a quarterback draw and reach out for the goal line. He did not get in. You can see that the Seattle rush defense has been good on the season. Today they have given up some yardage. On second and goal, the Rams test that run defense and they will not be able to beat it. There is Rodriguez getting stopped at the goal line. Third down. Portis is going to fire left side and nearly throw an interception. It'll be incomplete. And the Rams are going to make a decision here on fourth and goal. Maybe not a popular one. They will kick the field goal and make it. And this is still a one-score game. The Seahawks still have plenty of time to try and drive down the field and tie this game up. It'll be a handoff to Proctor, and he's got a gain of 6. He's up to 31. Now under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Smith, standing tall, will fire to his right for Owens, and he'll make the catch. But there is a flag, and it will be another penalty going against Seattle in a big spot. The second time that has happened. So wipe that play off the board. It's called back for holding. Here's a deep ball on third and long, deflected away by Nolan Walker. DK Metcalf was the intended target, and the ball just never got there. So Seattle, they end up punting it away, and now they need a stop from their defense. There is Rodriguez, picking up a gain of 6 to get this LA drive underway. Portis, looking to throw it. He's going to throw it falling away to O.J. Howard, who made the catch with a defender on his back. That'll be a first down, but Howard gets a bit shaken up on that one. From midfield, Keenan Russell takes the handoff, and down he goes. It's a loss of 1 on his first carry of the season. The Rams on third and long will not even think about throwing it here. They're just going to run it, and they will end up punting it away on fourth down. So the Seahawks have one more chance here. Trailing by 8. Late in the fourth quarter, it's a screen to Proctor. He stiff arms Jason Taylor with a second, and he's out of bounds with a gain of 9. That stops the clock with 1:48 to go in the fourth. Smith under heavy pressure, and he'll be sacked by Emmett Spearman way back at the 17 to bring up third and 13. Seattle in need of a big play here. It is 4-down territory, though, so they don't have to get it all on this one. A throw on the move is caught by Wandale. He is down right near the first down marker, and they'll say it's fourth and short. Seattle has to go for it here. They need this one. It's a pass right side to Wandale Robinson. He has been really big today for Seattle, and he keeps his drive going. The Seahawks going to hurry up now. Pressure on the way, and down goes Smith again. Devin White again, making his second sack of the game. Seattle hurrying it up. Under a minute to go. Smith throwing on the move. It is caught by Wandale Robinson. He'll make his way back to the original line of scrimmage and make it 3rd and 10. Now under 40 seconds remaining. Smith has pressure off the blind side, and he'll be sacked by it. Stephon Gilmore, the cornerback, makes the play. And the Rams are going to use a timeout here ahead of 4th and 18. Just 21 seconds to go. Seattle in desperation mode. Smith under pressure, throws on the move. It is off the hands of Addison Caver and incomplete. They wind Wandale Robinson against Caver again, and this time it works out in our favor. And that is it. The Rams have won this one, and it looks like Josh Rosen is out there to celebrate with the team. So the injury, probably not too serious for him. The Rams win it 27-19 over Seattle. With all the injuries and key players we were missing on offense, we could not afford to let this game become a back-and-forth, high-scoring shootout. We had to make it a more low-scoring game where we put our trust in our defense. And we did. We put our trust in them, and they got the job done. The pass rush, it took its time to get going, but eventually it did. And we got some key stops late. So the defense, it did its job. But you could also say that about the offense. I didn't really ask a ton out of them. Once we lost Josh Rosen, we kind of just made it more of a game managing day from our quarterback position out of Ben Portis, and he did his job. We ran the ball a bunch, and we got the win. So I don't think it's the end of the world that we didn't put up a lot of points. We have a few upgrades here after the game. This one for Carl Williams, who still has not seen the field yet in the regular season. Hopefully he doesn't this year, knock on wood. Hopefully Josh Rosen is able to remain healthy and not go down with any more injuries. Terrence Gatewood getting one to his speed. He was finally able to actually get out there at wide receiver today. Emmett Spearman got his second sack of the season. He had 8 of them as a rookie and 1 defensive rookie of the year, but this year just has not been able to get going. Maybe getting that sack can jumpstart his season and he can start to make some more plays for us. So Josh Rosen, yeah, the good news is the serious injury was avoided. It was just a strained tricep. He'll be good to go next week. Ben Portis, though, he showed that he is a more than capable backup quarterback. We only asked him to be a game manager, and that's what he did today. A lot of checkdowns, and if a throw was going to be down the field, it had to be wide open. And he did hit a few of them down the field, but they were wide open. Mike Williams, he also was able to avoid a serious injury. It was only a back strain. He'll be good to go next week as well. Anthony Allen, he did step up today. He went for over 100 yards receiving for the first time this season and really had to make a lot of plays for us. I mean, not many other options there at receiver. I think we're going to be counting on him as that number 2 guy behind Mike Williams while Cooper Kupp is out. Blake McCollum unfortunately got injured late in the game against Seattle, and he's going to be out in our next game due to a back strain. Now, his rookie season has been a bit of a disappointing one. He has 0 sacks since week 5 and just has done nothing since then. So hopefully he can use this game off to get fully rested and then go on a tear as soon as he's back out there. While he is out, Benji Shepard is going to get the starting nod, but you could also expect to see a lot of Ronnie Perkins out there. I think we're going to have those 2 rotate pretty much every other series. And then maybe Michael Hoyt will get a little bit of playing time. We still have not really seen any of him this year. But Ronnie Perkins and Benji Shepard, they'll have a chance to fill in while McCollum is out. I wanted to point this out. Andy Hayes is leading the NFL in touchdown passes in his second season in the NFL. 17 of them have gone to Amari Cooper, who is having a crazy year. Maybe a wide receiver could win MVP here in our franchise. A team that we are taking on next is supposed to be the Denver Broncos, who are at 2-8. And yes, we will get through that game, but it's a matter of how we get through that game. It might be a quick recap one. It just kind of depends on how the game goes. If it's a blowout, then yeah, it'll be a quick recap. If it's a good one, we might have that be a full episode, I guess. But that's going to be all for today's episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.